Greetings, everybody, and welcome to my video. Um, I wanted to clarify a few things. There are some comments. I am unable to answer any comments. It won't let me answer the comments. And my computer is still broken, so my phone is just not cooperating whatsoever. But I wanted to show that the magnets. There's a couple things. Now, everybody's talking about attraction and repulsion. Okay, I'm running this motor in repulsion mode, so I'm pushing the rotor around instead of pulling the rotor around. Okay, so now all I have to do is switch some wiring around and change it over to attraction mode if I want to. But the thing of it is, I don't use an iron core, so it doesn't work as well in this situation because I don't have an iron core. An iron core works better for repulsion mode. I have found, I could be wrong. If somebody wants to do the experiment and um, post it and show us all what's going on, that'd be great. But as far as I can tell, this configuration here that I'm using works better in repulsion mode. Okay, and also the rotor does not have to spin in order to make this all work. Okay, and I'm going to show that to you right now. Actually, I have this pot here that I am going to pop so that maybe if I can, let me see which wire do I need to use. This one. There we go. Okay. Now I got these four. It's still got like 1.5 volts in it, but I got 4 LED lights, and I got all the energy from the 2 circuits here going into this capacitor right here. Okay, it's a 15 volt, 20,000 microfarad capacitor. Okay, and I am going to plug it in. Okay, so actually I'm only going to plug in one circuit. I'm just going to plug in that one right there. We'll do the inside circuit just to show that you don't need to spin it. Okay, so I got it plugged into the wall wart there. Okay, so all I'm going to do is excite it. And I have voltage. The voltage in that capacitor is climbing. I got the 4 LEDs are lit. The motor is humming, but the magnets aren't moving. I can stop them completely here. They were rocking a little bit. I'll stop them completely. The magnet does not have to move. The energy in a magnet is not static, or whatever, however you want to call it. You don't have to spin the rotor to make it work. A stationary battery will excite the circuit. Now I'm drawing 100. I'm drawing 100 milliamps on there. I hope you can see that. And the light in here is really bad because it's daytime outside, and I usually do my videos at night because of that reason. But I'm drawing 100 milliamps, and the rotor is not moving at all. You can hear it humming away. It's resonating. I've got over voltage in the cap here. I got 25 volts in the cap. I got these 4 LEDs lit brightly, real bright, real bright. Here, let me turn off all the lights here I got on here. Look how bright those are. They're lit to maximum capacity. Okay, so let me turn the light on back here. There we go. It's sitting at 25 volts. The rotor is not spinning. See, the rotor is not spinning at all, not one bit. It's not moving at all. So the only thing the rotor does is give us a timing, give us a frequency that we can control. That's it. Otherwise, it just self-resonates, and it's, pumping out juice to these LEDs right here like crazy. And we're using 100 milliamps to do that. So I just wanted to clarify that for everybody. See, now if I want to go ahead and control the timing of it, I just give it a spin. Just give it a spin. We're still sitting at 100 milliamps on this one here. We're looking at the first one here. It's 100 milliamps. Hope you can see that okay. It's hard to see with that light, but it's right on 100 milliamps. And the rotor's spinning up fine. LEDs are lit. Now the voltage on the cap went down because we've slowed down the frequency. Instead of it self-resonating as fast as it could possibly resonate at, now we've slowed down the frequency, so now there's less energy coming out of the circuit. So we're down to 20 volts on the cap, and it's dropping. Now that's going to drop down when this thing gets up spinning. It's going to drop down to probably about 19 volts, somewhere around in there. Okay, where she's speeding up, and we're still just running on the inside circuit. We're running on this circuit right here, and we're pulling about 150 milliamps, almost, well, a little more than that, almost 200 milliamps right now. As she gets up to speed, and as if you watch the meter there, it's dropping real slow. So when it gets up to speed, it'll come back down. And it's coming down. It's almost, oh, now it's going back up again. It seems to fluctuate a little bit. And now we're down to 19 volts, 19.9 volts. And we'll probably hover around there for the duration, as long as I have this running with the single circuit in repulsion mode. So now I'm firing on 3 coils there, with the north fields facing in, firing on the north magnets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in this other wall wart here, and it's connected to this circuit here, and it runs through this meter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and we'll hear the motor speed up, and we're pulling energy through there. So we're at like a little more than we're looking at about 11, maybe 1200 milliamps, and we're at 100 milliamps on that one right there, right on 100 milliamps. Okay, and the rotor is speeding up. So now we're firing on the north magnets and the south magnets on that rotor. Okay, and it's in repulsion mode. So one coil fires on the north, and the other coil that is wrapped around that one is flipped over, and it fires on the south magnet. So essentially it's firing north and south, back and forth with every pulse. So I'm getting twice out of the motor. I'm just using a monopole circuit to do that, because I'm not an electronic whiz and I can't get my bipolar circuits to work. I've got a couple of them up there. I'm starting to get a stack of circuits that don't work. But these monopoles, they work for me. So I just figured a way around the bipolar circuit to get it firing on north and south from the same coil pack. Okay, so and now since we sped it up, we've added the extra circuit. Now we have more juice going into the capacitor here. So now it's holding more juice. But if I unplug one of those wall warts, it'll go back down to about 19 volts. And if I stop the rotor from spinning, it'll run at 25 volts there. It'll stay at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and disconnect everything. Here, I'm going to shut it all down. If I can pop the wall warts off of here with one hand. There we go. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna stop the rotor. Ow. You burn your fingers. Okay, so now the rotor's not moving. Now I still got 19 volts in there, and it's dropping slowly. These LEDs will stay lit for about 10 minutes if I just leave it like that. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in both the circuits and then I am going to excite it. Okay, so now they're pulling both circuits. Well, this one here is pulling 100 milliamps, and this one over here is pulling about 1300 milliamps. The rotor's bebopping around there a little bit. Let me see if I can stop it completely there. Find a place where it's comfortable. There we go. Okay, the rotor is not turning, and the coils are resonating. Both sets of coils inside that coil pack right there, well, all of them, because they're all the same. They all have the two coils wound opposing each other, and now they're playing off of each other. We've got 27 volts in the cap, and the neons are brightly lit. Brightly lit. Shut this light out over here. Yeah, but you can see the neons are fully lit to full capacity. Now those are 12 volt neons. So, and I have them all. They're all connected in series off of this cap right here, and that cap runs into all the outputs from the circuits here. So I hope that this clarifies a few things. Like I said, the rotor is, the magnets are orientated north, south, south around the rotor, okay? And I am running it in repulsion mode on both circuits, okay? And you don't need the rotor to spin to make it make energy. It makes the most energy when it's self-resonating. So, the only time, the rotor, it just gives us timing that we can control. Otherwise, it resonates whatever frequency it wants to resonate at, and it is just going like crazy. That's how I get the most voltage out of it. So, but there you have it. The energy in a magnet is not static. The field of a magnet is not static, I should say. So we can take the energy, we can stimulate that coil with a stationary magnet. So you don't have to have the motion to make it work. You don't have to have a spinning rotor. And that just goes there. We're at 27.7 volts. Both the circuits, both the inner and the outer coils on there, that's still reading about 130 to 140 milliamps, and that right there is 100 milliamps. What did I say? 1300 milliamps? That's crazy. Okay. That's about 130, 140 milliamps, and that is 100 milliamps there. So it's still really really running efficient. I'm pumping a lot of energy out into that cap right there, and it'll charge that battery really fast, like this, with it resonating like this. So, but I hope that clarifies a few things for the everybody commenting. Like I said, it won't let me reply to any comments or anything like that. The YouTube is really getting hard to work with as far as doing comments. And my last video, it took me all night long to post it, and I didn't get it posted until I started at like 1 o'clock last night, 1 a.m. and I didn't get it posted until like noontime or something today. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I'll keep posting videos. I'm gonna keep on my experiments and try to get them all posted. I'd like to thank everybody for their comments and everything, and some good discussions going on. and that's good. That's healthy. I enjoy that. I enjoy reading everybody's comments. I wish I could post to some of them, but actually all of them, any of them. If I could post to any of them, it would be great. But it doesn't work. This, I guess I have to upgrade my phone, which I don't want to do because I'm a creature of habit and I don't like change. No. Well, anyway, I guess that's my video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.